the question of compromise. The reason why games sound the way they sound. Change topic up top here. I don't even know the topic we're doing yet, but okay, sure. I'll briefly rant on lack of compromise ever since 7th generation of games. So, in the past, games sound the way they sound because of the limitation of the 16-bit or 8-bit sound cards, correct? And so that's why composers had to work with this limited. It's like pretty much you have to paint, but you only have 3 colors to paint with. So you're limited on resource, so you work with what you got. Then 16-bit happens, you have 16 colors to paint with now, so you paint with that and whatnot. There was a point where there's actually a very great video I can show you one day about Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot's level design altogether was dictated by how many polygons the PS1 could support simultaneously. So things were obscured from view when you're playing Crash Bandicoot. Things come into view. Things are placed where they place things. The complexity of environments are dictated by the capacity of the PS1 itself. So compromise dictated how you did what you wanted to do. However, that has changed now though, because we're ever since 7th generation, we're at a point now where you work at Gearbox and you're developing Borderlands 1, and they say, you're like, I want this really hot, I want this fucking badass boss here in the middle of the game, and the guys are all like, the AI algorithm is too complicated to make it run without dropping to fucking 15 FPS, so we can't. We shouldn't put it in there. And he's like, no, I want to put it in there, fuck it. Or, Shadow of the Colossus comes out on PS2, and it's like, we want these rich, insanely complex AI operated colossi in the game. And it's like, yeah, the PS2 is gonna be running at a slug's pace FPS to have these things walking around. We really can't do that. And they're like, no, fuck it, put it in there anyway. So there's no compromise now. Like every game designer gets their cake, ice cream, cookies, porn, VR porn. They get everything now. They don't say no. Fuck it, put it in there, make it happen. And for example, a compromise galore. What happened to split screen multiplayer in this generation? It died. Well, that was a partial thing there. That's one. Okay, so let me go back here to Halo 5. Remember back when it was controversial that Halo 5 didn't have split screen? That's when you knew you hit a dark point in gaming, because there was just no split screen. You're like, really? Halo of all games can't get split screen because you gotta have your anti-aliasing, you gotta have your particle effects, you gotta have the graphics, you gotta have the marketability of having good graphics. I'm sorry, the marketability of as a typical 12-year-old will put it these days. Gotta have more graphics. By the way, in case you're wondering here, this is a fun story. So there was a little bit irrelevant, but I'm gonna get back on topic here. There was a point during Smash's Dark Ages, whenever Brawl came out in 2008. I went to a tournament and I saw a kid there say there was one Melee setup. This is before Melee was cool. It's when Melee was the old thing now, because Brawl was the hot shit. And I'm gonna scroll down. I know I'm fucking way behind. Alright, so here we go, right? Okay, so there was a kid who walked over when I was playing Melee, whenever the other kids were playing Brawl, and was like, yeah, this game's not good because I like Brawl more because it has more graphics. And I was like, more graphics. More graphics. More graphics. Not better graphics, no, because it has more graphics. And I'm like, and then I started to realize there's this separation between me and these newer generation gamers. I'm just like, it has tripping, it's slower, Fox is terrible in this game. More graphics. Forgive me, the delivery of the line is bad, so I forgot exactly what the kid said, but he did say more graphics, and I was like, oh my god, dude, these fucking kids, dude, I cannot. So, with that in mind, though, continuing the topic here, Halo 5 did not have split screen because they did not want to compromise on, on engineering how to make it work. How to have 2 inputs rendering 2 viewpoints, having just, double the calculations per second to make split screen functionable. GoldenEye can do it in fucking 96, and then Halo 5 can't do it in 2015. So yeah, where's the compromise? The lack of compromise. They don't want to do it, dude. What was the other thing here about that? Yeah, just, you know, fucking FPS, fuck it. Dump it down, I don't give a shit. Oh, the DMC reboot 2012? Oh yeah, let's, oh, the Devil May Cry 4 160 FPS? Oh, shit, baby, you want 60 FPS? Fuck you, Unreal Engine 3, 30 FPS. Deal with it, faggots. That's what Capcom told you in 2012 with the DMC. It's like, just, no compromise, dude. Nah, fuck it. Just all around, dude. So, so yeah, dude, that's definitely something that I feel, dude, consoles just gotta get their shit together, man. DMC is supposed to be on PC though. Well, that was then because of the backlash of it at the time though. But dude, that's not what we're talking about. Consoles, not PCs here. You're asking about consoles, right? We're talking about Nintendo Switch. Talking about what's relevant right now.